Hello and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play Turtle WoW High Elf Mage Edition. In our previous episode, we did some questing around Darkshore, went back to Darknessus to sell some items, as well as up our professions a little bit. It is still day one of the new patch. I tried to create a new character using to do the boring adventure, but unfortunately it didn't work. I'm not sure if it's something on my end that was going wrong or if it's a bug, so I submitted a ticket and I'm just kind of waiting for a response on it.
Peace be with you.
I'll start that when I'm able to.
Rescued from a corrupt furbog in Teldrassil, and I vowed to stop any more atrocities before more of our kind are injured, or worse. I've seen a couple hints of corruption in Darkshore already, but I have yet to find any widespread signs. I think it would be logical if the investigation continued with the furbogs. Would you find one of their camps and return to me if you see any signs of corruption? Good luck.
So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to level a bit. Our talent tree still isn't showing the stuff it's supposed to. We did upgrade or delete our WDB folder, which was supposed to be a known bug. We did reinstall our vanilla tweaks, so we should have auto looting again, which was an issue that we missed out on the last one. And the latency isn't the greatest, but it's doable. But yeah, so we're just gonna continue going on. I know we probably could just skip straight to Ashenville, but I just kind of want to level through these. We're still getting experience through it. There's no real hurt in sticking around. Our skinning was also one thing that we did level in our previous episode. I guess there was something besides just going to this area. But yeah, I don't know, I'm 50-50. Like, I want to just burn through this area. But at the same time, I want to move on. We have Redridge quests that we can try to do. Like the Black Rock Bounty and all that stuff. Like, maybe we can try seeing if we can get that done now that we're 22 with upgraded gear. Like, that's a whole different story than how it was beforehand. Or we can try to go to Asheville and continue on through here. I wish there was kind of like no limit to our quest log.
This is terrible news indeed, adventurer. With the furbogs this close to Aberdeen, we will have to prepare ourselves for the inevitable. Thank you, adventurer. You've already proven adept at scouting our enemy, adventurer. Do you have what it takes to fight them as well? Not all adventurers prefer straightforward combat to the art of stealth and evasion. If you think you're up for the task, then the furbog camp south of Aberdeen is currently the biggest threat to our people. You'll find some of the Blackwood tribe there. Kill 8 Pathfinders and 5 Windtalkers and return to me here. Then
I kind of want to go up to this area. Get the cave mushrooms and everything. Like the buzz box is up there as well. I don't know, I'm like 50-50 about this whole area. 22 quests to level. I keep thinking that these are something that's meant to be skinned, but that's not the case. We're still getting regular linen, which isn't a problem. It's just more stuff, I guess, for us to sell.
I need more mana. My mana is low. I can't cast that yet. Cast that yet. That's still recharging. My mana is low. That spell isn't ready yet.
We're doing fairly well knocking them out. 20 is a good amount of bears.
That spell isn't ready yet.
On the bright side, we're gonna get a lot of leather from it.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
They should have respawned by now. At least I thought they would have. Windtalker. I was thinking nothing about Windtalkers. I need the Pathstalkers. Pathfinders. There we go.
I don't have a target.
Just one more. Thank you.
I'm out of range.
Okay. That's fun. That's fun.
That spell isn't ready yet.
What I wanted to do was throw out a what's this? Flame strike and AoE them, but it just wasn't casting for some reason. Okay, so I got a full stack of cloth now. So now I'm kind of seeing the little leveling thing there, but I do not like the way that UI looks.
I'm listening. Wash the blood from your garments, adventurer, and do not mourn what you had to do. Instead, give thanks. You have lessened the threat to our people here in Oberdeen, even if Darkshore is still in jeopardy from the effects of fell moss. May the stars. Your scouting of the Furbog camp is information that Thunderous Windweaver should be made aware of. He graciously serves as the Elder of Oberdeen, offering sage and just stewardship of the day-to-day affairs of the village. Please, share with him your findings to date on the Furbog situation. I believe he has some ideas of his own on the reasons behind their corruption. Perhaps you can work with him to enact a plan to restore the balance of nature here.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fully commit to traveling back to Redridge.
How are you?
I hate doing it. I really do, because we literally just got here and then we're still leveling in this area.
What an honor it was when Master Grey Whisker assigned me to work under the guidance of the great prospector Remtravel. At the Academy in Ironforge, everyone knew of Remtravel.
The problem, like, or not really a problem, it's just the one thing I don't like is the fact that my quest log is so small. If I had room for all these quests, then it'd stick in this area. But I don't really want to abandon these quests and then pick them back up in Redridge when I can just take care of them now. I have the armor, I have the gear. There's nothing really stopping me. Like, level 21, 20 staff, 22 everything else. I need a helm, but that's about a helm and a cloak. That was about to Stormwind. It's been a few days. And if you can't tell by my voice, I'm recovering from something. Oh, you know what? I remember what we're going to do now. So we are level 22. We were going to head to Redridge, and I wanted to try to get rid of some of these quests. I'm not sure if it's something I was thinking or if it was something I said, but I'm contemplating doing a Dead Mines run again. It'll be beneficial to me because it'll give me more linen and wool, which I can use for golden professions, but it'll also help a little bit as far as like killing stuff my level. So it'll be a little bit more of like spammy stuff. Brewfest is still going on, but I think we have to go to Ratchet for that. A lot of successful Ashians, so we're at 10 gold, 52 silver. And now we're at 11 gold and 84 silver. So that was a nice little upgrade there. There's no way I'm gonna be able to learn how to axe with Mage though.
These great beasts know paths that you can't find on foot. They'll get you there fast and maybe show you something new at the same time.
Alright, now that we're back in Redridge, we can continue on to this quest, which is... I think this is a Stockades quest.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Targor the Dread served under Gath Ilzog as Supreme Executioner. His methods were ruthless, even by filthy orc standards. Men who fought bravely to defend the kingdom were tortured on his whim. Now, he is being held in the Stormwind Stockade, sentenced to die. Yet something is amiss. One of the bureaucratic nobles put a hold on his execution. I am sure foul play is in the works. Put an end to Targor the Dread, adventurer. Travel to the stockade and behead him before trickery is upon us. Light.
Alright, we're not going to head to the stockades anytime soon. There is somebody over here who looks like they might be doing the princess quest. Oh, they're AFK. Oh, this is, I keep saying princess is belly grub. Okay. Let's see. Are we able to get up here? And if so, are we able to kite from up here? Crab Cakes will give us a stamina boost. Or no, yeah, stamina and spirit. All these quests are still too hard for us.
Still charging.
Like, we could probably find a group and then do this stuff, but solo, especially playing Vagrant, we're not gonna find anything here. I really hate that, we might end up going back to, Darkshore. That's unfortunate. We just spent all that time traveling here. So what I could do though is I'll get rid of the Redridge quest. And then we will just pick up more quests in Darkshore. I mean, maybe we can do the these Westfall quests. I could probably do this one. Maybe. This one will be a little bit
Where would you like to
hard to
go
do. I would need a group for that. So,
Have a good one.
yeah, we're just gonna go back to Darkshore. This is so stupid.
Ishnu Allah. May the stars guide you.
Do you smell that delicious aroma? It's my secret recipe, adventurer, fresh strider stew. Delicious. Perhaps you would be interested in learning the recipe. Before I teach you the recipe, you will need to prove that you can handle the beasts. Now, I don't expect you to go out and tame one and ride it back to me. But if you can kill a few and bring back some of their succulent meat, I may be persuaded to show you the ways of Strider stew.
Be careful.
The Royal
Ishnu
Apothecary
Alaa.
Society, based in the great undercity of Lordaeron, has
Good
sent
luck.
me here for a very specific service, Adventurer. Perhaps you wish to aid me, and in turn, the Dark Lady in our efforts to advance the Forsaken.
Go in.
Recently, I studied a rare specimen of flora named Serpent Bloom.
May the
I believe in greater quantities this herb has great potential.
good luck.
Unfortunately, Serpent Bloom can only be found in the darkest recesses of the Wailing Caverns, a dangerous cave system located in the Barrens.
Do you smell that delicious aroma? It's my secret recipe, Adventurer, fresh Strider stew. Delicious. Perhaps you would be interested in learning the recipe. Before I teach you the recipe, you will need to prove that you can handle the beasts. Now, I don't expect you to go out and tame one and ride it back to me. But if you can kill a few and bring back some of their succulent meat, I may be persuaded to show you the ways of Strider stew.
Adventurer, a task I would ask of you. Have you seen the ruins of Ameth
Illuminate
Aran?
with you.
If not, you will find them on the eastern side of the main road, some ways to the south. Once they were the home of many powerful highborn. Now they are a testament to the destruction their dabblings produced. I've been told by the Sentinels that the spirits of the highborn persist, and that they wield their ancient magical implements. Those relics must be appropriated, so that we might destroy them. The ruins of Bashalaran to the east are overrun with demonic minions. The sprites and satyrs that have taken up residence in the area feed upon the magical energies of the area, their powers growing from continued exposure. Farewell. Even with that, I have noticed that there is one shrine they will not approach. On the western side of the ruins, atop a small bluff, a strange blue aura permeates.
What brings
There
you
must be
here?
an explanation to
Be
the demon's
careful.
reluctance. I would like you to investigate it. Your scouting of the Furbog camp is information that Thunderous Windweaver should be made aware of. He graciously serves as the Elder of Aberdeen, offering sage and just stewardship of the day-to-day affairs of the village. Please, share with him your findings to date on the Furbog situation. I believe he has some ideas of his own on the reasons behind their corruption. Perhaps you can work with him to enact a plan to restore the balance of nature here. Adventurer, your skills have already helped me in my endeavor. Could I impose on you again to help Grimclaw and his master Volkor? In addition, I can craft you a magical cloak that will allow you to walk unhindered by Darkshore's creatures while you look for him. To create the cloak, I'll need 5 fine Moonstalker pelts from a Moonstalker sire or matriarch to have enough material. The cats can be found near Wild Bend River to the south, or even farther south near Ashenvale.
Hail, young person. I am Alyssa Starbreeze, and it is my charge to protect Oberdeen from harm. To this end, I sent Balthuel Shadowstrike to observe the strange happenings around the Tower of Althalax to the northeast. It is past time that he should have returned. I worry that he has encountered some unforeseen danger in the forest. I would be most appreciative if you would find him and see that he is doing well.
Well met, adventurer. Scouting the Furbog situation comes at a fortuitous time for us in Aberdeen. For some time we have dealt with not only forest dwellers who are now openly hostile to our presence, but also the outright corruption of the forest itself. Hopefully you might be able to lend Aberdeen aid during these troubling times. The Cliffspring River has begun turning foul and corrupted. It empties into the Mist's Edge, and I fear the wash will affect Aberdeen soon. I suspect the Blackwood Furbogs upriver are the cause of the taint, but I also suspect that they aren't the true root of it. Take this sampling tube and go to the mouth of the river to our north. Proceed inland to the first waterfall and draw a sample from the pool there. You'll see a bridge overhead. Once you have a sample, return to me in Aberdeen.
yet.
Alright, now that all that dialogue is done, I'm just kind of thinking of like which ways I want to do. I don't know if I want to do the Wailing Caverns. I have no problem with the dungeon. It's just getting there is kind of a pain. Because we have to go through Ashenvale, Stone Talon, all the way into the Barrens, and then I just would rather not. The other thing is, like, all these quests here aren't gonna give us experience. So, like, we need to go to Ashenvale. Because that'll be where our,
Not enough mana.
the equivalent of Wetlands and Redridge.
To what could I possibly owe the exceedingly special honor of a person such as yourself as company? Truly it says much of my current companions, with no offense to my hosts, the noble Grells and Satyrs, that your presence could be considered an improvement. But please do not let my uncivil tongue drive you from the place. It has indeed been many years, decades even, since I had civil accompaniment. If I were to relate the story of my life, I have no doubt it would surpass the limits of your patience. Let us say that mine has been a long and painful life, and this spectral form is perhaps the worst torment of all. I am held here by the means of magic. Though my words may seem disingenuous, I assure you I would be grateful beyond words if you would help me find the means of my imprisonment. A seal binds me, and by examining the earpieces of the sprites and grells, I may find a trace of it.
Okay. We are going to go ahead and end this here. I like that little purple glow we have on us. But yeah, I'm apologetic towards the fact that we did nothing. It's just a lot of back and forth just to end up where we were to begin with. But at least now we know this is the unfortunate path that we have to take until we can start progressing. I just really hope that it picks up, because realistically I should be in my 30s by now. Like, we've been playing for about 30 hours. It should be close to level 30. But anyways, as always, I appreciate you guys for bearing with me and tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.